Good morning, guys. My name's Ethan Drake, and I'm a student within the Ferguson College of Agriculture, and I'm currently studying agricultural education as my major with a minor in zoology. With that being said, I want to take you guys through a couple of days of what my life looks like as an ag ed major. All right, just pulled into OSU here, headed to my first class this morning. Be an 8 a.m. lecture, an ag ed specific class that is teaching methods. So we kind of learn about the different methodologies and different ways to teach students. One of the things I really love about our ag ed classes is that we practice what we preach. So everything the professors teach us, we take it from a standpoint of a teacher standpoint or a student's perspective. That way it better equips us to understand how students would grasp a concept as well as us teaching it to them. Class 1 down, and now we're headed to Legacy for class number 2 of Tuesday. So I've had lots of classes in the Legacy building, which is really special because that's where I toured initially. And this morning we'll be focusing on a zoology class. All right, class number 2 done today, and now we are headed all the way across campus to Morrill Hall for biology of fishes at 10:30. We get into a biology of fishes class. This is a class that is for my zoology minor, but also very beneficial to my ag ed degree as it helps me understand some of the natural resources side of things. It's about 4:30 here, just got out of our ecology lab, and now we're headed back to Ag Hall to start setting up the room for the first pork industry group meeting tonight. The pork industry group is an incredible opportunity to get to hear from industry professionals, growing your pork literacy and professionalism, and getting to learn a little bit more about Oklahoma's pork production. It's 9:45. We just finished up the pork industry group meeting and some homework and stuff like that, and so we are leaving Ag Hall. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 and the day of the life of an ag ed major, and let's get this thing started. Just pulled into OSU's parking lot back here at the Greenhouse Learning Center again, and we are headed to our 8:30 class. That's going to be the lab for the methods class we had yesterday. This class mainly consists of creating lesson plans as well as creating the lessons themselves that we'll be teaching. So we call those micro lessons, which is one of the coolest things about the OSU Ag Ed program and one of my favorite things to do. Then we head back over to Legacy for one of my zoology classes. That's also extremely beneficial to my Ag Ed degree, and it's animal behavior. So there we'll study different types and kinds of animal behavior, how they react, why they react the way they do. So we just finished up animal behavior to round out classes for the day and just pulled up to the Shack Arena for a CFFA meeting tonight. Tonight we focused on some showmanship skills. So a lot of students only have expertise in one area, so we wanted to diversify them. CFFA meeting just ended. We had a great turnout. A lot of kids got to show some animals they'd never shown before and learned a couple new things about picking out animals and livestock judging, things like that. So day 3 of day in the life of an ag ed major, and we're headed to OSU for an 8 a.m. exam this morning in teaching methods. So we just got to our metals and welding lab, got all our proper PPE on, go pokes, and we're going to head in here and work on some welding projects. The welding lab is one of those areas where we truly put experiential learning to the test and really hands-on real-world experience, which allows us to be better educated for helping our students in the future. We use all kinds of different equipment that we might have in our shops in the future, as well as practicing stick welding, wire welding, and even into TIG welding towards the end of the class. All right, guys, we're headed to our last class of the day. So we're headed to Life Science West on the 3rd floor for Biology of Fishes lab, and we'll see you in just a second. Just got done with our last class of the day, finished up our lab for Biology of Fishes. Going to run back to Ag Hall, finish up some homework, and then we're going to head over to the shop again and check out what Dr. Smith's doing with the AST classes. Hey guys, it's about 8:30. We just finished helping Dr. Smith's class deconstruct their engines for the Engines and Powers lab and the AST classes for Ag Ed students, and now we're headed back over to Ag Hall to finish up some homework. It's 9:30, we're headed home, homework's done. Thanks for spending a couple of days in the life of an Ag Ed major with me. Have a great night.